Hello and welcome. I'm John Peters, Commercial Director for Hooper Enterprise Associates Limited, or HEAL Planning as we're better known. This video is a case study detailing a recent planning appeal in the Birmingham City Council area for a retrospective rear extension that we undertook for a client recently. Before we start, we'd like to clarify that the client has given us the full authority to use this information in this video. This case started for us when we were contacted by a client after their recent retrospective application had been refused by Birmingham City Council and a decision notice had been issued to our client refusing the application. A previous lawful development application had also been refused for this development. As a householder application, the appeal had 12 weeks from the decision notice to be submitted to the Planning Inspectorate. Our client was aware the next step was for Birmingham City Council to issue an enforcement notice to take the development down and wanted to avoid that if at all possible. The client instructed us to proceed with the appeal as quickly as possible to attempt to avoid enforcement action by Birmingham City Council prior to the determination of the appeal by the Planning Inspectorate. With retrospective planning refusals, we recommend that if you are minded to appeal, then you do so as quickly as possible. This can prevent unnecessary enforcement action being taken by the local authority for a breach of planning control. The refusal reasons given by Birmingham City Council in this case were that the proposed extension did not comply with the 45-degree code for house extensions and would lead to a loss of outlook and light for a neighbouring property. For this appeal, we produced a 13-page detailed appeal statement, working our way through the delegated officer's report and decision notice, dismantling their objections and reasons to refuse, providing a comprehensive and robust argument, bringing national and local policies into play, and detailing reasons as to why the findings were wrong and in fact this development was perfectly acceptable. Additionally, we completed a detailed amount of research to find very similar cases that the Planning Inspectorate had previously granted and looked to use these cases to support our argument. As this appeal was a householder appeal, the local authority, which in this case was Birmingham City Council, did not have the right of response to our appeal statement. This case, like the vast majority of similar cases, was dealt with by way of written representation, and as such, it's paramount that the argument is exact and on topic, as there is no second chance to respond. The inspector visited the appeal site on the 20th of April 2021. And issued an appeal decision on the 23rd of April in a simple 2-page report. The good news was that the appeal was upheld and the permission granted. Our approach for producing appeal documents that go into great detail to work through the refusal reasons, officers' reports and policies in detail and go to supplying supporting cases where the inspectorate has granted similar appeals was invaluable. This gives the client their best chance of success. Admittedly, it does take longer to produce and increases costs slightly, but going into that level of detail is absolutely paramount. As an organisation, HEAL Planning is one of the leading appeal specialists with both dedicated in-house planning and legal teams, whose job it is to win your case. Both these skill sets are invaluable to produce a robust and compelling case to gain a win. You won't find many organisations in our industry that have both these skill sets, a planning and a legal team. Without appealing your planning refusal, you cannot gain the permission you would like. Your appeal will go to the Planning Inspectorate. They're a government-based organisation that is appointed by the Secretary of State to handle all types of planning appeals. Based out of Bristol and covering England and Wales, the Planning Inspectorate gives you your best chance of success to gain the permission you're seeking and taking that decision process away from the local authority's planning officer. You will find a host of videos about various types of planning appeals and services we offer on our website. If you'd like a free no obligation consultation with myself or a member of our team, please contact us on 01743 369 911 or email appeals@planningappealsuk.com and give your appeal its best chance of success. Thank you for watching and we look forward to speaking with you soon.